Good morning, everybody. What day is it? Wednesday morning here. And we're looking at some RCP material, reinforced concrete pipe. We're going to use this stuff today. So we're going to put in our culvert pipe. Pretty excited about this, actually. Been waiting for the right time to do it, and today's that day, I think. So we got 6 sections of pipe, an inlet and an outlet, and we're going to put these things in today. So never done this before, so hopefully we do it right. It's really not that complicated. I mean, we're going to prep. We're going to obviously dig our trench. We're going to put some base down, compact it, set the pipe, and backfill it. I mean, it's not that hard, I guess. I don't know. There's gaskets in one of these pipes. There's some gaskets. I gotta find where they are. They're in one of these pipes. Let's see if we can find it. It's not in that one, or that one, or that one. There they are. So every one of these has a rubber gasket that you put around it when you put the male into the female side. So I believe I'm gonna start with the female. This one will be on that side, and we'll start there and lay that way. I think that's what I want to do. I don't know if it really matters. I doubt that it matters. I'm sure somebody will actually tell me that it matters, but we'll see. So I got to get out my GPS rover and mark exactly where it needs to go. I do know that the elevations of the entrance are probably a little bit too low. So I believe if I'm guessing right, I think the pipe goes like right here and exits like right here. So I'm gonna mark that out, and like I said, I don't have enough stone. Like, I'm gonna have to get stone over the top of it, so I'm a little concerned about that, I guess. But I gotta check the elevations here and here. I believe I'm gonna need to, this side right here needs to get raised up, but that's as per the spec of my entrance, which my entrance here, I have to do concrete on the first 20 feet, but I'm not gonna do that until we're much farther along in construction. So yeah, we're gonna get started on that. I'm gonna get out my rover and set that up. I'm gonna try and make a video of us actually doing work on this instead of like before and after kind of thing. I've noticed a lot of my videos are just updates, not necessarily getting something done. So my goal today is to film us doing some of the work. So that's what we're going to get going on. So I'm going to get out my rover and start staking things out. All right, getting this thing loaded up here. This is a Trimble GPS rover. This is a data collector. This is the rover. This is a Trimble TSC7, which I just had this thing back from service. Something happened with the screen, but they got it all fixed. So I already have my plan loaded in here. I just gotta let it get loaded up. And this just runs off the internet. So I don't have a base station here or anything like that. It uses local bases around here, but I don't have like a base station on site, which is fine. it runs off of a VRS connection, it's called. So we'll get this thing connected. La 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 la. And we are in business. So I find myself, and then we can zoom in to where I'm at. So you can see the entrance here. So the pipe that we're marking out is right there and right there. So I'm actually going to go longer than that, just based on the amount of pieces of pipe I had. But you can see now, this is our whole site plan. Everything on it, all the elevations. This is actually an old version. The bin pad is actually moved farther north, but I'm not really worried about that right now. All right, well, I'm going to get this thing staked out, and I'll walk over to where the pipe is starting and mark out both ends and check the elevations of those, and we'll go from there. All right, so I marked out the line of the pipe. That X right there is where we're starting. The existing elevation of this is about 2 inches lower than what I need to do. I need to be at 677.8 right here, and right now it's what is it right here? It's 677.9. So 0.3 I need to go down here. So whatever that, roughly 2 inches. I don't know. I need to get out my tenths conversion. I'm not used to working in tenths, so I roughly 2 inches from there. And then it comes down here, and this is where it's going to stop here, which I'm going to have to measure this out. I got to measure this versus the pieces of pipe that I have. And then I need to be at, it's currently at 676.8, and I need to be at 677. But I don't mind if it's a little bit lower because it's draining out here. It's okay. It doesn't need to. It's definitely going to drain. So it's basically, what was the other side? 678. What was it? I can't remember now. $677.8 to 677. So 0.8 of an inch. So 0.8 of a foot, not of an inch. 0.8 of a foot. So I'm gonna need to, whatever that is, 0.8. That's probably like 10 inches, if I were to guess. 9 to 10 inches. So I'm gonna get some stuff out and get ready for my guys to show up. I showed up early to lay this out. Another thing that I've checked out and figured out is, so this whole entrance here has got to be kind of adjusted elevation wise, and right over my pipe I need an extra foot of stone there and about 6 inches on that side. I'm not going to do that today because I don't have the stone, frankly. I didn't really think about that, I guess. But we might dig it out of something else to get the grade closer to where it needs to be, because I'm about a foot low over the pipe on this side. So I don't know, I got to think about that. So all right, well, we're gonna get some things going and get this project started. All right, well, as per the usual, I got excited and forgot to film. So we got things set up here. Got our rover set out. We got our where we needed to be, minus 6 inches for the thickness of the pipe, and a stone base underneath it. And then we got our laser set up over there, and I'm using our Trimble system right here. I figured out this run is a 1.6% slope from there to here. So I don't have the correct laser that I like to use for this, and I can't find it. I think it's about 30 minutes away right now, and I'm not gonna go take it. So I'm basically benchmarking every 5 feet, or anytime I move, I benchmark, and then I have it set for 1.6%. And so anytime I move, and then we're verifying it with this, because every 5 feet we're going down an inch. So it's a quick and dirty way to do it by using this, but still double checking because I don't have the correct laser. I need the laser that I have that I can set a slope on. So I don't have that here. So my window's a little dirty, unfortunately, but I need to get a rag and I'll wipe it off so it's not so dirty. But I'm pretty sure that, yeah, we're good at this point here. So we want that solid beat. Truck here to put the dirt into, which I need to get that thing moved here a little closer. So what I'm doing is scraping off the stone, putting the stone right here. Dude, I can't take this window. I gotta clean it off. It should be better for you guys. What? Yeah, can you get this truck a little closer? I was going to use my new tooth bucket that I just got from Encon, but I don't have it. I don't have it measured up for my Trimble, and so it wouldn't help us very much because I can't check grade with it. So I guess I could switch buckets. Maybe I might do that. I might go get that bucket and switch as I need to, because right now this driveway is hard. Not ideal. Not ideal for the smooth edge bucket. It doesn't. It's just not getting full buckets. So what I'm gonna do is I'll benchmark right here. And then I have my laser set on a 1.6%. I have my Trimble set on 1.6% slope coming towards the machine. Let me get down to that black dirt. Or to below the stone, and then I'll just scoop that stuff out and put it in the truck. right, we got our trench dug through here, all to grade, and now we're gonna lay some fabric down, just as some cheap insurance, and then we're gonna lay in a piece of conduit through here just because, and we're gonna lay an irrigation line through here just because, in case I ever want to irrigate out here and I want to get across the driveway. This is an easy time to do it. So now we're going to, we're gonna get this fabric in here. We're gonna get the pipe in here, and then we're gonna start putting. We got about 3 or 4 inches of stone to put in all this, and then we'll start setting pipe. All right, guys. So we got our stone base set. Perfect slope. Looking really good. We put in a conduit for electric and for water in case we ever want to get across the driveway. And now we're going to set our first one starting there, going that way. So the guys are bringing the pieces over here, and we'll set our first one. So I've never done this, so I've never done this before, but I consulted some friends, and I think this is how we do it. So I'm gonna set it with the tree bypass grapple. I think that's gonna work. We're gonna try it. We'll see. That'll work. So now I'm going to check the invert, see if we're happy with where I'm supposed to be. How are we looking, Paco? Oh, dude. I mean, come on. For real?
It's the first time.
Whew. I mean, come on. Amazing. Okay, now we're gonna set our first piece. Our first main piece, I guess. This is gonna work out really good. So we gotta put a gasket on first. forgot to video the last stick that we just set, but we gotta level the end a little bit. Just a hair. It's a little bit. I mean, I'm talking like a little bit. So we're just gonna go under there and lift it up just a little scotch. All right, we got it set. Backfilling with 3/4 clean. Both sides looking perfect. That side is dialed. I'm gonna check the elevation of that and make sure we're on, which we should be, and we'll be good. All right, so I'm checking the elevation of this side of the pipe, which I think we're good. I mean, it should be good based on what I checked. So we're getting this thing loaded up here. Loading positioning libraries. I do have to cut back the side of this, the edge of this drive a little bit. It's a little bit farther than what it's supposed to be, so we're gonna dig this back. That's why this, so this will really be, I mean, they were really close, but I'm gonna dig this back a little bit, because then I'm not sure how I'm gonna dress up the sides of this entrance. I'm not really sure, because it is kind of a drop off, and I'm just not sure how I want to dress it up. All right, let's get this thing going here. Here we go. I've had to shut it off every time we're not using it because I don't want to burn out the battery, and so get this thing picking up all the satellites, and we are, what was it supposed to be? I don't remember now. Let me look it up. I think I wrote it down here. 677. All right, we are, you can't even see it. You can't even see it. We are within a tenth. So technically this probably could be up a little bit more, but I know that we're good on our grade there. I'm gonna check grade over here. We're at 676.9. And this is, what are we at here? 676.8. So we're good. I'm good with that. Could maybe be up a little bit, but this elevation right here is 676.9.8 up. Yeah, 0.9. So yeah, I think we're good. I might raise that piece up just a little bit at the end, because we could be up another ½ inch or so. So I'm gonna mess with that, and then we'll keep backfilling. All right, so I'm letting my guys backfill the culvert pipe back there, and I'm running up over here where I've had another couple guys working, and they worked on making a pad for a container, shipping container that I'm getting delivered next week. And I wanted to see how that looks, and I can already tell it looks awesome. Let's go check that out. All right, so this is a little stone pad that we put in, and we're gonna have a 20-foot shipping container brought in here with 2 side doors. And basically the point is all that stuff that's in that trailer, which is fishing stuff, feed for the swans, just stuff, chairs, some different things that we like to use down by the pond here. And I need that trailer for a job site coming up, and so I'm going to get a container in here, and we'll get it kind of tucked in the woods here. It's painted black already. It's got a couple roll-up doors, and it's going to be really, really nice. So that's what this is going to be for. It kind of overlooks the pond. It's going to be perfect. So that is coming tomorrow, and we'll get that set in there. So, all right. track machine way faster. Alright, well, I'm going to get on the track machine and I'm going to grade. I don't have a mount for my phone on the track machine, so I will check back in after I get it graded out. Well, we got a bunch of stuff graded out here. We're gonna dig out some millings from back by the dozer to get this entrance right. And so I checked it with my rover. This has got to come up 8 inches here. It's got to come up a foot there, and it's got to come a foot up over here. So I'm gonna mess around with that a little bit. I can't believe how high we gotta come, but that's what we gotta do. So basically what they want is they want this to be kind of like a swale in here. So coming off the road, it kind of swales up and then it goes down. So we're gonna kind of get that roughed in, and frankly, I'm considering holding it down a little bit more. If we hold it down 6 inches, I might do that, because maybe when we do the concrete, I'll do more concrete in this entrance than what I'm supposed to, than what I'm required to. I don't know. I'll see. But this is looking good. After lunch, we're gonna do a little more work on this, and we'll be good. Well, we got it dialed in. Very dialed in. So we brought probably 2 semi-loads worth of millings from the back to get this set up. I'm probably have a 4 or 6 inch hold down because, like I said before, I gotta have a, I don't know if I said this before, but I'm gonna have a 20-foot apron coming off of the road here that I have to do. And so that'll get cut into that, and then it comes down and up, and so it'll be 6 inches higher than where I'm at right now, and then this will grade to that. But I might just pour concrete from here to the gate that gets put in. That gate is, it's actually gonna be like from here to here, so that's why this is so wide right now. It looks weird, but it will make sense once the gate goes in. So yeah, we have it pretty much how it needs to be. I'd like to get some more dirt in here and grade this better, because this is about, I'm standing 2 feet higher than that. Yeah, this is looking just fantastic. I am really happy with how we what got done today. So slope this into that. That's perfect. One day I may build like something over the top of these. I'm not sure, but on this side it turned out good. Got that kind of smoothed out so it grades and drains out nice. Might have to do a little bit of work with that. I didn't spend a ton of time on it. I just took my excavator and sloped it out away from this. There was a little bit of a hump right here, so I fixed that. Might have to do a little more work with that. We'll see once we get some rain and get some water flowing through here. But this turned out really, really good. I could bring the driveway a little bit more this way, but I don't think I'm going to. But looks great. That's a long pipe. We got an electrical conduit here and a water line that goes all the way under, which I'm glad we did that. So yeah, the whole entrance is a lot different, honestly, like a lot different. It's less steep going out, so it should be better for getting onto the road. Should help a lot, actually. I was a little leery of how they wanted it on the grades, but I think I got a little bit of a hump right here. But I want to see what happens when we get a heavy rain. I think I might have a low spot right there, but I needed to be done for the day, so. But yeah, really happy with getting that done. That's been on my to-do list for quite a while, so very, very happy with that. So and we had 1 stick of pipe left, so I'm gonna see if I can return that. I think it's like $180 a stick. So yeah, guys, I guess that wraps up installing our culvert pipe. I'm meeting with my concrete contractor here in another hour. They're gonna start forming. I don't know if they're gonna start forming this week, and then they're gonna pour in 2 weeks, I think. So I'm gonna try my best to get some film of that. Yeah, so thanks for watching. We will see you guys on the next one.